I'm Susan Wickman and I'm on board the beautiful Crystal Symphony overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and I have corralled to sit with me Greg Michael, the president of Crystal Cruises, and he's giving me the inside scoop on this luxury line's expansion of overnights in 2012. I have to ask first, Greg, what is an overnight?
An overnight is when the ship stays overnight in the port rather than sailing on to the next port.
So if you're expanding these in 2012, how does that compare to 2011?
Well, we have 109 overnights in 2012. That compares to almost double what we had in 2011.
I understand you personally spearheaded this change. Tell me why it was so important to you.
Yes, I did. I wanted to provide the guests with more ease in traveling and giving them a chance to see the port that they embark in rather than sailing away from it.
So how much more time does one actually get on the Crystal overnights?
Well, it can be a full overnight plus an entire additional day. And then sometimes it can be 2 additional overnights.
I noticed that there are more overnights at the beginning of the cruise in the embarkation port. Was that intentional, Greg?
Absolutely. It provides an ease for the guest to come into the port that they arrive in. If the flight is late, no problem. If the luggage is delayed, no problem.
But why not just plan to arrive a night early and stay in a hotel?
You could do that, except you have to pack and unpack twice. Why not just come to the ship, unpack once, and start enjoying yourself?
Good point. Who wants to check in, check out, unpack, repack, unpack again when I can only unpack once here on Crystal? Or if I'm staying in a penthouse, my butler can unpack for me, right?
Well, yes, he can. If you like that, he can unpack for you.
Who wouldn't like that? But what if I've just arrived and I simply want to crash? Aren't I wasting the overnight?
No, you're not, because you'll have the next day to enjoy the time. Get rested up that evening, and you have the entire next day to see the port.
If I don't go out on my first night, are there things to do on board the ship?
Yes, even on the first night, there are restaurants, bars, lounges, entertainment. You have all that to enjoy.
Or I can just zonk out here on the feather beds, Egyptian cotton linens, pillow from the pillow menu, and then wake up refreshed to this amazing view with a freshly prepared breakfast for me. That sounds like an easy vacation.
Yes, well, we have the best hotel staff in hospitality, and they're all about pampering you and making your vacation easy, just as it should be.
Yes, it should. So one more time, how many overnights are there in 2012 and how many cities?
We have 109 overnights in 2012 in 36 cities.
I have to say I was cheating at the list of cities. A few highlights here. We have Rio, Ho Chi Minh City, Beijing, Bordeaux, Stockholm, Venice, Edinburgh, Reykjavik, Sydney, Quebec City, and New York. Crystal sounds like a wonderful home away from home in any one of those. Thank you for giving me the inside scoop on overnights in 2012.
Thank you, Susan. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.